Here's a video of what we have growing in our greenhouse in California, near to San Francisco in the Bay Area, East Bay. All these different beautiful varieties. This is Tiger Panache fig. The leaf is larger than my hand. And I just feed it with fish emulsion fertilizer. It's organic, as well as Dr. Earth fruit tree fertilizer. Here's the Tiger Panache figs that are growing. I just use a very small amount, about half a cup to a cup, depending on the container size. And you can see this trunk is variegated as well. Here he has some figs, and there's more in here. We also have some Goji Berries growing here. Goji berry plants. Being very healthy, as well as some golden berry plants flowering nicely. And already growing some golden berries on the trunk. A lot of golden berries in the back there. These are all from, this plant here is about 4 or 5 years old. And then we have some newer ones in the back. And here's our improved brown turkey fig. Growing strong. This is all the new growth from this season. From this branch on, it's grown about a foot in the greenhouse. So greenhouse do help grow faster and more vibrant leaves. As well as produce figs. Over here we have, this is the Peter's honey fig. It's a different type of leaf. Very nice new young growth. Peter's honey is super sweet golden yellow fig. It's doing really well in this greenhouse. I'm going to be taking down the greenhouse soon as the weather is heating up. Oh, it's fruiting as well. So those are where the figs come out, right here. And there's some more. They come right out right between the leaf nodes. Here's one. And even this Peter's honey is fruiting. Right there. So the best thing to do is I do weekly, when I water it in, I put in some fish fertilizer, a little bit, but this spring I've only done it a couple times. You also want to spray, I sprayed neem oil on a lot of the leaves to prevent any kind of fungus from growing, especially in the winter. And the leaves are doing immaculately well. They just look beautiful. They do need to be touched often because there's no wind in the greenhouse, so they need to grow the strength for when I do take the greenhouse down, that they'll be well adapted to the movement of the wind causes. This Tiger Panache is really growing well. It's fruiting everywhere, and every branch has a lot of vigorous growth on it. So it's doing great. I really love growing these golden berries, also known as aka ground cherries. And then here we have an Australian finger lime with our first finger lime on there. I don't know if you can see that. Our first Australian finger lime, and then we have flowers all over. More flowers again, and a lot of new growth coming in, which is purple in color. Oh, there's another one. See if you can see this little tiny one right there. There it is. Compared to the bigger one. And then it's just growing in a 5-gallon pot still, the same pot. Oh no, I changed the pot from 3-gallon to 5-gallon. But still trellised and well supported. Before I do transplant them in, I do give them some transplant fertilizer. I give vitamin B1. So this helps when you transplant them in, and it has chelating agents in it. So it helps with yellowing leaves as well as transplant success. So that you don't get any transplant shock when you do transplant it. And as well, I use EB Stone Sure Start as well. Oh, there's quite a few little ones in there. I don't know if you can see those. See if I can zoom in on them. Yeah, the little finger limes. This is exciting. This is our first year we're growing this Australian finger lime tree. One thing I do want you to know is there's a lot of thorns on this bush. So I know it's very lineal. It grows tall, straight up. So it probably won't get in the way if you put it in the corner or in between other citrus, but it does contain a lot of thorns. And I have some hydrangeas growing back here as well, getting ready to flower. A lot of healthy growth, and aeoniums as well. Many aeoniums. And this one I want to cut back. This is stinging nettle. I'm surprised I didn't rub it against that. I thought I cut it all out. And then I have lemon balm. This lemon balm is growing very nicely. In the greenhouse, everything grows much larger and vigor, a lot more vigor. I have avocado here. Very strong avocado leaves. And then I have a beautiful tomato plant flowering. Pretty sure this is the Sun Sugar cherry tomato plant. It grew from seed. As well as Moringa. Moringa, and it's growing some more new leaves as well. Moringa is a great plant to grow, where you can eat. It's all edible. The leaves, the stems, the roots, the entire plant is edible. So it's a great plant to grow. Organic. I got my seeds from India online. And it's growing, the fennel is trellising it up. So it's growing closely together with fennel seeds I popped in this pot, as well as some strawberry. And I think it's growing pretty nicely. You can see the size of the trunk. This is going on its 3rd year. I did have to cut it back, but it's sprouting up from there. And here's our fruit punch hibiscus plant. So we have another one, hibiscus here as well. It's doing well, a lot better. And then I also have avocado. This is an apricot, grew from seed. from my existing Royal Blenheim apricot tree. And some avocado. And they have the carrots are in here as well. Some geraniums. And there's a Meyer lemon in here, full of fruits. Just picked this up the other day. I'm so excited to see all the fruit on it. And there's some onion flowering. Oh, look at that, a butterfly. He loves this onion. Keeps landing on it. It's so pretty. I can watch him all day. I have to help him get out of the greenhouse because he's kind of lost in here. So beautiful. And then we have flowering maple. It's these tiger. It's flowering maple tiger variety.